The immune system. We've already alluded to this system a few times this course, so let's take a moment to address how it actually functions. The purpose of the immune system is to protect your cells, tissues, and organs from any invading microbes, as well as clear out cells that aren't doing their job correctly. Yeah, it's kind of like Neo at the end of the Matrix, but bullets are bacteria. Or maybe it's like a football defensive line and your body is the quarterback. I'll stop there. There are many parts of the immune system spread across your body that all work in tandem to create your body's defense. This system is incredibly complex, creating antibodies, helper cells, macrophages, lymphocytes, fibroblasts, and other cool sounding biological words. And all of these parts have complex interactions which boggle the mind how the body managed to evolve with such complexity. But for the purposes of this course, we don't need to know all of that. Just understand that the body creates specific cells which serve to locate and destroy invading microbes. Therefore, disorders of the immune system happen when the immune system doesn't fight things off the way we expect or want them to. One way the immune system can fail to defend us is if the little army inside us gets destroyed by the attacker first. This is what happens in human immunodeficiency syndrome, or HIV. One of the cells which helps your body fight infections are the CD4 cells, a type of white blood cell or T helper cells, which seek out and destroy invading microbes. People without HIV have between 500 and 1200 CD4 cells. When HIV enters the body, it specifically infects these cells, destroying them before they can effectively fight, and in turn causing a greater concentration of HIV virus. Think zombie movie, but instead of one person turning into one zombie, that one person turns into 100 zombies. Once the virus has spread enough, the immune system might not have any CD4 cells left. When the CD4 count falls below 200, a person is diagnosed with stage 3 HIV or AIDS. Not only has HIV been a major threat to health, but it has also been associated with major social and political stigma. It came to prominence among the 1980s gay community due to the frequency of risky sexual behaviors in that community at the time, but was largely ignored as a health issue due to homophobia and public belief that the illness was only transferable via male-to-male sexual contact. Thus, many members of the gay community died before the health officials began treating the epidemic appropriately. Eventually, public health efforts embraced attempts at HIV prevention and management, leading to many successful research breakthroughs. However, this disease remains a prime example of how stigma and socioeconomic factors can affect health of a population. Even today, there remains confusion about how HIV is transmitted, suggesting we still have a ways to go. The other way that the immune system can fail to fight as we expect is when it begins to attack itself. This occurs when the immune system misinterprets bodily cells as foreign, resulting in an autoimmune disorder. There are over 100 known autoimmune disorders, and each one is unique in its symptoms, prevalence, prognoses, and treatment. Many cause unique physical limitations, such as fatigue and weakness, drastically limiting the individual's previous capabilities. Given the numerous types of autoimmune disorders, research specific to each disorder is often restricted by funding issues, difficulty finding participants, and general challenges of longitudinal studies. Therefore, many of these diseases still have unknown causes and uncertain treatments. The majority of these diseases also fall under the category of invisible illnesses. That is, there are no outward visible signs that the individual has the illness. Moreover, behaviors associated with the illness are commonly misattributed by observers. This can result in greater psychological harm as individuals with autoimmune disorders feel ostracized, devalued, and misunderstood by others. Thus, psychosocial factors play an immense role in the experience of having an autoimmune disorder.